Welcome to the Kazakov chess interviews. Today, Dave Wigener.
Samson.
How are
Samson and Delilah.
How are you, Dave?
I can't do two things at the same time, sorry.
Now tell me, I understand you're a
I'm
consummate...
trying to get on the New Zealand rowing team because I suck at chess.
Okay, well, what do you need to be a champion
I'm on a
rower?
rower 3000 from New York.
You need
They're
to...
the only rowers. The New Zealanders are really good for rowing, and I'm not good enough to get on the New Zealand chess team, so I'm going to try out rowing instead. Because I'm no good as a coach or as a chess player. The only thing I can do is play lightning chess. It's the only thing, because
Do you play in thunderstorms?
Why can I play lightning chess? Because it's not enough time for my opponent to see my weaknesses. Oh,
I see.
and I put them off when I play quick.
Do you have a special chess diet, Dave?
But some people know that.
Do you have a special chess diet?
Yeah, burgers and fish and chips and pizza and lots of lard.
And do you find this gives you the
I got stirrups, yeah?
required nutrients and calorific intake to be a champion chess player? Or are there
I can't be a champion chess player because I'm not. I'm just good at rowing. I'm very good. Have a look how good I am. I'm natural, aren't I? It's really, really good.
Do you have a compass in your pocket, Dave?
Sorry?
Do you have a compass in your pocket?
Where are we anyway? Where are
You're
we?
heading towards Stewart Island.
I thought you told me you were going to introduce where we are at the moment.
We're actually in Pine Hill, but you're heading due
You don't
south.
want to tell people your address.
You're heading due south to Stewart
all
Island.
those people will be after you when you were in the police force.
Do you have a fishing rod with you?
They'll want to know where you live.
You'll need to catch fish on the way.
Sorry?
You'll need to catch some fish on the way to survive.
I'm tired of this, by the way.
Can you swim?
I can only concentrate on one thing at the same time.
If you were to fall off your rowing machine, could you swim?
Rowing machine.
If you fell off it, can you swim?
Where do I have to swim? There's no swim, there's just lawn here.
That's the ocean. That's the Pacific Ocean. To the
There's no
uneducated, it
Pacific
looks like a
Ocean.
lawn, but to the highly educated
I
and
think
scholastic,
that's the
it's,
Mag Air.
it's actually the
Mag
Pacific.
Air York Fitness Rower 3000.
It's the Pacific Ocean.
It's amazing, really.
So, tell us about your greatest moment in rowing, Dave. Was it winning at the Mexico Olympics?
The only thing I've met Sir Peter Blake,
Oh, okay.
and I was struck by his height.
Did you ever meet Alison Rowe?
I met him in a hotel in Auckland.
Oh, really?
Yes, and so I met Peter Blake, and he's a real bloke.
Oh, good stuff.
He was a real bloke, wasn't he? He was a sir.
And did you take time off your busy international rowing schedule to say good day to Peter? Tell us about the gold medals you won at Olympic Games in rowing, Dave, in single sculls.
What's that mean?
Well, you won. I understand you won. The gold medal in the single sculls at the last 5 Olympic Games, all the way back to Mexico in 1968. You must have a big fan gathering.
I was only 12 years old.
And it's extraordinary. At 12 years of age, you could win your first gold medal. It's unbelievable. And the crowd went wild, and the country applauded you. Tell us about your long mission marathon rowing you do in the dark when you row around the South Island before breakfast.
I'd rather talk about your beehives out the front there, because I'm a wee bit worried about those beehives.
I'm teaching them to row.
Yeah, I don't actually understand why you've got beehives.
Well, we're trying to get some honey out of them, but we never see it. We did get some honey about 9 months ago, but somehow it's disappeared.
Beehives, goodness sakes! They just people like me. I run from bees. They're my weakness. I go with bees. I go weak at the knees. I really do. I just go weak at the knees when I see bees, because I just go a bee, a wasp.
Tell me, Dave, do you have a sporting hero any greater than yourself?
Yeah, you.
Apart from me.
No, you.
Okay, so me.
Apart from you. Yes.
Okay. So tell me about some of the great sporting matches you've ever seen in your life, like big rugby games or tennis games that really impressed you over the years.
I just saw one the other day. I just saw Crusaders versus Hurricanes, and I wasn't really interested in it, but you got me to watch it. And upon watching it, I became quite interested in it, because Crusaders are purportedly where I am to support, because I live primarily most of the time, even though my friends are starting to ask, Are you moving to the lead? When are you going to come back? Are you going to come back before winter's up or whatever? Even though winter is like 16 degrees in Dunedin yesterday.
Tell us about some of your really good mates in Christchurch. I understand that you've been teaching Richie McCaw how to play chess.
No comment.
No comment.
No, I'm not allowed to speak about that.
Secret.
Yes.
Secret student.
Yes.
Is he any good?
And I've got one of the Crusaders is a subscriber.
To your chess channel.
No, to his channel.
Can we put a plug in for your chess blog, Dave?
What blog?
The one on YouTube.
No, this is on it.
Oh, I thought okay. Now, tell me, the Crusaders. Did it matter that they bought the referee off at the last game?
Did you work for New Zealand Post?
No, I didn't actually. I stole this when I was in the police force.
Did you steal it?
Well, I was walking around in a blue uniform and I thought it looked really conspicuous and everyone's pointing at me, so I thought, oh, nick this New Zealand Post jersey and no one will actually know I'm in the police force. And so what I did was, I went to this house one night and I thought, I'm gonna get me a hedgehog because I'm hungry. So I saw this hedgehog and I booted it. I was in uniform.
We're not going to talk about the hedgehog.
The hedgehog incident.
No,
yes.
Can't talk about
the world wants to know.
The world wants to know about the hedgehog incident.
So
now, anyway, was this about chess or sport or rowing?
Chess. Who plays chess these days? I mean, it's a game for patsies.
Boring.
Rowing's the in-sport, mate.
Yes.
Only real men row.
Or golf.
Golf. Well, can you hit a ball on the back of a rowing machine? I mean, imagine having a mobile row.
Trotting.
Imagine having a. Imagine turning the rowing machine, put wheels on it, and use it as a golf trundler. You could row around the golf course and smack balls and get some exercise around the golf course. Wouldn't that impress the woman?
But you go chess boxing, don't you? You should be going meeting Nigel Short because he's right into chess boxing.
Oh, but what Nigel Short does, he just plays chess and wears boxes while he plays chess. So that's his idea of chess boxing.
Oh,
big pink boxes.
Some of them really go out all out.
Hold on, there's my boxing bag on the clothesline over there. See that?
Yeah.
Just a quick plug in for Oh Hi Cole.
No, that's a cheapo, isn't it? That's a cheapo.
It was $1.50 cost me that.
Cheap hole.
Cost me $1.50.
Cheap coal.
So, Dave, you've got some opinions on the Crusaders, and there's a big match this weekend between the Jaguares from Argentina.
Who are they?
and that Canterbury team, the Crusaders.
I don't even know their names.
Who's going to win, Dave? You're on the mat. This is your big moment in history.
Of course, I have to say the imports.
The Jaguares.
Who are they?
They're from Argentina. They used to be called the Pumas.
Where is Argentina, by the way?
By rowing machine, it's about 9 hours. That's it, mate. You'll get there first. But when you get there, you'll find the team's actually in Christchurch. Speaking of Christchurch, I understand that your car got. Your car got stolen from outside your house about 3 months ago.
We're not going to talk about that.
And where was it found, Dave? It was found at the Canterbury Chess Club.
Well, the police.
And what happened then? The police stole it. The police stole your car.
The police found it at the Canterbury Chess Club, and I don't want to talk about it. Everyone thinks it's a big joke, and it wasn't.
It wasn't. It wasn't funny, was it, Dave?
It was purely unintentional. It was purely unintentional.
There was nothing humorous about having this police steal your bloody car, is it?
No.
And there's nothing funny about actually reporting it stolen. It's actually just parked around the bloody corner.
Yes.
That's shocking. It's an indictment on our society.
It could be said that the lady around the corner from where I had purportedly thought I'd parked it helped with my belief that it was parked indeed there, but it was actually parked on Linwood Ave.
Tell us about the sound system and your rocket ship, Dave.
Street. Rocket ship.
Tell us about the sound system in your rocket ship.
Well, yes, no, that's not mine. It's Bose, B-O-S-E, from the Mazda car that I drive.
And tell me, are you a big fan of Electric Light Orchestra?
No, you are though.
Have you heard ELO?
That was the highlight of our whole trip to Invercargill. Even though we'd had a lot of fun, at the Green Book Hotel, I mean, I didn't mean the Green Book Hotel. I meant
Hanson Hall in Invercargill.
I meant the subway that we went there.
Oh,
and
in
not
Gore.
the train one.
In
In
Gore.
Gore, yeah.
And we had a
I
race,
thought that would be the highlight of your trip.
and we had to race with some hoons.
Or the simultaneous chess, but no, it wasn't. It was on the way back when we had to travel home in the rain, and you started to go to sleep. But then I put Electric Light Orchestra on, and like you said afterwards, much to my dismay, that was the best part of my trip.
It was sensational.
It was fantastic.
Beautiful music, incredible sound system.
And here I am playing a simultaneous chess display, and that's the highlight of your trip.
Do you realise you look like Joseph Stalin? Say, do zadania.
Yes, what was that?
Da.
You're speaking Russian.
Ah,
to
da,
me.
better.
Why you speak Russian?
Ah, da.
And I can't speak Russian. I don't know, but you know a lot of Russian.
Great
but,
Imperial Wigana, Comrade.
but what do you like most about Faulty Towers?
Oh, well, it's fairly tall and it's pretty faulty. And
What do you like most about Faulty
oh, well,
Towers?
I like if you go in the garden, there's like lots of basil to eat.
Oh,
I like basil.
okay.
And there's Manuel from Barcelona. I like Manuel. He's a funny guy. And you know when the basil faulty slap him round the face, he go, "Why you hit me, Mr. Faulty? Why you hit me?" I laugh my head off.
You look. See, no one here. See.
Why you hit me,
Idiot.
Mr. Why you hit me, Mr. Faulty? I think it's so funny. You silly Spanish man. He works as a waiter and basil faulty slap. And
Well,
I think that's very funny.
I like one answer from one chess friend or chess player that I know, and I asked him, "What do you like? Do you like Faulty Towers?" And he said, he said, "Yes, I do. I really love it." And I said, "What particular part do you like most?" He said, "The whole thing." And I thought, yeah, that's a good answer. But my one, there's a few that I like, is I am trying to see the Basil trying to see the girl. I tell, and Mrs. Faulty, she go crazy. And then I like the one with the deaf lady who's who, need I say any more? I won't even say anything.
Can you do the imitation of Basil Faulty's wife on the telephone to her friend gossiping?
Basil! Yeah, oh, what she's saying now, I know. Well, if you know so much, why are you speaking to her? You know, whatever.
Can you do
I'm trying to concentrate on one thing at the same time.
Can you do an imitation of Basil Faulty getting out of his Austin travel and giving it a thrashing?
Sorry?
Can you give an imitation of Basil Faulty thrashing his car?
No.
No. You think it's cruelty to cars?
Yes.
Definitely. Okay. Well, you're obviously a humanitarian of some note.
Yes.
And what about the chess piece? I mean,
I'm worried about your knees in the grass.
when you pick up the queen,
when
you pick up a queen to move it, do you fondle the queen or do you stroke it? You stroke the queen or fondle the queen?
I just mentioned the word stroke, not stroke.
Oh, I thought you meant fondle, like.
No.
Okay.
And please don't talk like that on my channel.
Okay.
Thank you. You're a police officer.
True. That's how we talk.
Now, I've noticed something that I'm going to talk about. How I'd like to just talk about real quickly.
Okay.
I'd like to talk about like as if I'm Luke. I'd like to say just one thing. Okay.
Yep.
I'm really busy. I'm going to go, and so nice talking to you, and I'll see you later. But I don't want to stop yet. I just want to say that I just want to say one thing. Okay. I want to say one thing. I've noticed. I've just been thinking about this quite a lot. I spend a lot of time on thinking about this. What are you doing with that? And I was doing a side angle. I've noticed something about a lot of people would say that the queen is lower than the king primarily.
Aha, I see. Aha.
But I've noticed something that, what about the pawns?
Uh-huh.
They're lower than the queens, aren't they?
Uh-huh.
They're lower than the queens.
True.
And so are the knights and the bishops.
Indeed.
And the rooks.
Indeed. There's a scale.
And you're a bit of a horseman.
Indeed.
You've owned horses.
Race horses. Yep. Race horses.
And mares and everything like that.
Yep. Have.
Foals.
Yep. Colts.
I've got all the words, colts and
fillies.
So I asked you, what knight would you pick out of the four of them on the chessboard? Which one would you take?
I'd pick the
Which one would you say would win the race?
Black Queen's Knight.
Oh, okay. Right. Okay.
Da-dum, da-dum, da-dum.
Anyway, it's getting really cold out here.
Okay, 15 minutes.
So, are we going to chop it off now?
We're going to chop it off. We're going to say...
Thank you very much, Mr. Magnus Carlsen, for interviewing me, mere mortal, when it comes to thinking I know how to move the pieces.
So it's goodbye from him, and it's goodbye from me.